talk quite a bit about muscle response testing in my videos, so I wanted to take the time to specifically share with you on this topic. So today, I'm going to be answering some common questions and concerns about muscle testing. My name is Rachel, and I'm a nurse practitioner who is passionate about wellness and healing disease at its core with natural and non-toxic treatments. Let's start with what is muscle testing? Muscle testing has various names that all have their root in what is known as applied kinesiology. Kinesiology is the study of muscles and their movements. We know the idea of muscle testing has been around since the early 1900s, possibly even earlier. Osteopaths and chiropractors discovered a connection between the health of certain organs in the body and a particular muscle response. Some doctors were able to determine specific reflex points that correspond with acupuncture meridians. Many more discoveries were made from the 1960s through the 1980s, and different processes were developed in order to retrieve information from the body. These are the processes that are still used today. This brings us to discussing how muscle testing actually works. Muscle response testing uses the autonomic nervous system to evaluate processes inside the body. The autonomic nervous system is part of the nervous system that you don't have conscious control over. Processes such as your heart beating, breathing, and digestion. The autonomic nervous system can be evaluated through reflexes, such as when your doctor taps on the area below your knee and your leg jerks forward. Muscle testing is another type of reflex. These reflexes are the body's way of telling us what and how the nervous system is doing, as it is the nervous system's responsibility to regulate the body's functions for each and every organ. These reflexes are tested on the surface of the body in areas called dermatomes. Although there are many different muscles that can be used in muscle testing. The most common is the deltoid or shoulder muscle. The practitioner will press on the patient's arm, and if the muscle is locked, the arm will stay straight. If the muscle is unlocked, the arm will move downward when pressure is put on it. In order to explain this reflex, I'll use the example of hypothermia, which can occur when someone is in freezing cold water or weather. When someone has hypothermia, his hands and feet get really cold as the blood rushes to the core of the body. This is because the body is focused on protecting the vital organs in the core of the body, the brain, the heart, the lungs. The blood vessels narrow and blood flow is decreased in the muscles of the arms and legs and increased in the core organs. The same is true with muscle testing. Under normal circumstances, the arm muscle is strong, or what we call locked, because there is normal blood flow in the arm. But when certain areas that are distressed are touched, the muscle of the arm will unlock as a reflex, because blood flow will focus on the distressed organ and be moved away from the arm and shoulder muscle. For example, if your liver is under stress due to toxins or a virus, then when the liver area is touched at the same time as testing the muscle reflex in the arm, the muscle will unlock and we will know that the liver needs attention. In the same way, we can find supplements or treatments for the problem by placing them on the body and testing the reflex reaction to these supplements to see which ones the body needs. So now that we know a little about how muscle testing works, how do we know it is real? There has been research done on the effectiveness of muscle testing. One study showed that muscle response testing can accurately distinguish between true and false spoken statements. Even more importantly, muscle testing has been clinically proven by consistently helping millions of people heal from various health problems. It has been found that the body responds to the procedure reliably and consistently. What are the advantages of muscle testing? Muscle testing is painless and non-invasive. It doesn't involve needles or probing or uncomfortable examinations. Muscle testing is current. It tells you what is going on in the body at that very moment. You don't have to wait for days or weeks for results. Muscle testing determines the underlying cause of imbalances in the body and helps you truly heal. Muscle testing is an accurate, non-invasive, and clinically proven method of discovering imbalances in the body and treating them. There's a lot more detail I could go into on the topic, but I tried to keep this explanation brief. I hope it has been helpful. Thank you for watching.